day to you. I am currently standing in what was the sausage factory. In recent times it has been a dumping ground, and well, you've seen me insulate above it, and well, in here at the moment all it's used for is drying clothes and storage. Claire would like this to become our kitchen proper. So the first question is, well, if this is our kitchen proper, where are we going to dry the clothes? I think that's a very valid question because we have a lot of laundry to do. Bedrooms and towels and me. So this is my tool area that I created out of nothing. And I thought, yeah, a nice place to put all my tools. This is where we would like to have the drying area for the clothes. Bit of work to do in here. Ceiling to repair. Oh, and I need to find a new home for all my things, my tools. And we have decided, conveniently, that all the tools are going to go over there, behind the van. Let me show you. I'm going to take you over to what was formerly a pigsty or piggery. Don't really know the difference. I had thought maybe we could transform this into a laundry. No, we can't. That room over there is where we're going to be doing the drying of bedding and everything, because it will be convenient for the house. Over here is where we're going to have the tool storage. I'm having to use a torch because, well, we have no working lighting in here. We have no power in here. We just have old pig pens, which is really handy. That was the ceiling from the gîte. When we took the lath and plaster ceiling down, thought, oh, keep that for kindling. So we got that in here as well. Once upon a time, there was a light. That doesn't work. There's a swallow's nest, but because we keep the door shut, they don't come in here. So I need to make this into an area that is suitable for my tools. Well, it's dry in there. I can put a lock on here, it would be secure. Although, I could do with a bit of light, and probably do with a charger socket to power up batteries and things. So, I need some electricity over here. And that's what I've been trying to work out today. Obviously I have wired, I wouldn't even call it rewiring because the maison de maître didn't really have much in the way of wiring, but I have wired the maison de maître and it's all to code, so that's all fine. Over here, not quite so to code. These are 3 light switches and a couple of sockets, 220 volts and 380 volts. There's a switch, I don't know what that does. That's some kind of old thing. That and that, there is a voltage difference across those. Another handmade board here. And lots of wires that come off. And, well, I was up in there earlier. Oh, that's fun. Just really trying to track what is where and, well, make sure that I can add to it without blowing myself up. And I found these old cables, but they don't appear to be live. Got some more over here. Well, they're nice, aren't they? And here are some more things that have just been, hopefully, all disconnected. It's like something out of Frankenstein. Zzz. To make that the tool shed, I need to get power. Once I've got that and I can move all the tools over, then in the room that I've currently got as the tool shed, I can redo to make it into a laundry drying room. When that's done, then I can start on the kitchen. Good morning. Bit of a grim day, isn't it? So, what better thing to do than have a little bricko trip? It's been a while. Back from the bricko. Going into the dark now. So basically what I bought is a little electric panel trip switchy type thing that I can set up. I'm going to fix it up on the wall up here and yeah, get it wired in. Hopefully I've got enough stuff to achieve it, so we'll see. We're making all right progress. I've got the wire from A to B and I was going to start wiring up the box at this end, getting all of these things connected together, and there's a bit missing. And the bit that's missing is it's called a comb, and it goes across all of these. They just don't supply it in the box. They supply these things, but not the things to join them together. So I am going to have to go out for another bricko shop today. I'm back from the bricko and a couple of these. That's what was needed. Oh, go and carry on then. What's up, Merlo? Is it time for a walk? Well, it is time for a walk, and I'll get my coat on because it's raining. This can wait for tomorrow. Good morning. Sunny start to the day. Lovely, isn't it? However, I'm going back in there in the dark, in the dust. So I've connected up 2 of the 4 breakers that I've fitted onto the board here. One for the sockets and one for the lights in the outside dining room area. I'm just making all of that get up to code first, because it wasn't. So I've fitted those 2 circuits. I'm going to turn the power on and see if it works. Let's try the lights first. Turned it on at the main board, but didn't turn on the circuits over here that I've just fitted. Main breaker. Ooh, nothing went bang. Nothing went bang. Nothing went bang. Okay, lights. Whee! Yay! Let's try the sockets. Correct. Quite pleased with that. It works. Well, now I've done the sockets and the lights in the outside dining room, I can now focus my attention to in here, which is going to be the tool storage and whatever else might make it a nice cosy room to come and hide from the winter. First thing I need to do is get some light in here, so So I've got a switch wired in, the junction box, the light. So now I need to go and turn the power off again over there, so I can get the circuit wired into the board. Right, I'll go and get the power back on and see if it all works. That's a new one. Yay! Should stop sounding so surprised, shouldn't I? This is the first time in, I think, about 40 years, maybe even longer, that there's been a light in this room. I'm going to call it a day here. I think that's a good place to stop.
Good morning. This morning yet again I am in the courtyard with my cup of tea, admiring the beauty of the building behind me. I am admiring the autumnal colours whilst drinking from my autumnal mug. Why? Because it's still autumn. I am wearing my knackered old t-shirt covered in paint. Why? Because we live in rural France, that's why. It's not Paris Fashion Week. I've got jobs to do. I don't want to get dirty. I'm going to get dirty, you know. Why should I wear nice things, you know? Anyway, enough of this blabbling on and stalling. Let's do some work. First things first, though. Brought these back from the UK. Crumpets. There we have it. One with butter and the other with Marmite. Oh, that'll put hairs on your chest, won't it? So you may be thinking to yourself, Claire, why are you tidying up today? Has Nick not done a good enough job while you've been away? Well, yes, he has. He has done a good enough job to his ability. Now, a few months ago, obviously, Nick's had a bad back. I've been doing a lot of cleaning of the rooms and this, that and the other. I did turn and ask my husband, I said, when you were growing up, what were you taught how to clean in your house? And his response was, we tidied before the cleaner came. I sat there for a while quite dumbfounded, and then I thought, well, I better get on with it. Anyway, the reason why I am cleaning today is because I don't know how he's not got ill. So I opened the butter dish last night, and I said, do you not think that that's a bit mouldy? And he said, no, don't worry, it's because there was blue cheese in there. That's the reason why we can't have nice things. That's just rank. I'm going to wash this.
Bonjour tout le monde. Welcome back to the PIGSTY, literally. And, well, we fitted one light up. Going to do another one somewhere over there. And here we have it, 2 lights. Hooray! Now for a socket. Right, just got to turn the power off to that board and then I can get it connected in. Ta-da! A working socket.
Sometimes it's not necessarily all about exciting jobs. Sometimes it is about boring jobs that just need to get done. And here's one of them today. Here is a selection of damp moisture collecting boxes, and it's time to empty them. This has been 3 weeks worth of water from different areas of our side of the house. Yeah, you could boil a kettle with that. there's enough water there, but I'm not going to. I'm cracking on with cleaning this afternoon. I'm on to hoovering. Flora always likes to help with the hoover. Marlo, calm down. Ah! Oh my God, she nearly gave me a heart attack then. How could you? Really? Oh, come on. For anybody that's not met him yet, this is our resident ghost. He also gets Joker of the Week. It is Henry.
Good morning. Something a bit different this morning I'm doing. I'm taking Claire's car to the garage and hopefully they will get rid of the warning light that flashed on her trip back from England. I think I know why it's flashing. I just need them to fix it. So, diesel particulate filter if you're interested. If you're not, then there you go. Annoyingly, the garage hasn't fixed the problem today. They've diagnosed the fault and I've got to go back in on Friday and get it fixed. Well, as you can see, I'm back in the maison de maître in the TV room and I've not yet finished the windows, so rather than just leaving a project unfinished, I thought I'd get it done. So up to the point I've put undercoat on. A week ago I'd done the puttying, so that's now formed a skin that can be painted. So time for a top coat. There you have it, top coat done. I'm going to have to leave the windows open like that for 24 hours or so just to let it dry thoroughly before I close them, but yeah, job done. Way. Good afternoon. I've come over to the PIGSTY and time to have a bit of a tidy up in here. Now I can see what we're doing. There's a lot of things, all that wooden framing stuff there, all the old shelves. I think they can come out. Got old windows, old bits of rubbish. So yeah, time to start dismantling it. I've not got particularly far with cleaning this out and got bored. I've kind of been thinking what to do with all of this, and I could just chop it up into useful lengths to fit inside the fire and then I could use it all. But to chop it up I need to bring my saw over here, and I've got no power socket over this side of the room. Yes, I could plug it into the one over there, but I've got a socket, so I might as well fit it. That'd be more fun than clearing stuff. And just like that, a new double socket. Well, that's all I'm going to get up to today in here. I think tomorrow I'm going to bring my saw in and start. I'll just chop all of these little bits up into the right length for the fire. That would be useful, and then that could all be tidied away. Then, yeah, just carry on stripping it out in here.
Make sure this autumn you take some time out for self-care. Self-care is very important, especially as it's autumn.
This is the Fourier mask. This is the after.
Autumn.
Hi and welcome back to
Wine of the Week.
Yeah, though this week we've got a double gold medal winning Bordeaux from Graves. It's a Chateau de Carol, a single outlet place. Came from our little German supermarket. And was £4.65. So.
What great value. So, isn't it fantastic? You have started a new project and you have finished a project. You have finished the windows.
Isn't that what you do?
Well, yeah. It must be
Okay.
a real good sense of achievement to finish something before you start something else.
Yes.
Well,
To finish something.
Or just to finish something. Anyway, I've been behind the scenes this week doing other bits and pieces that you will be seeing very soon.
And, well, I've been doing what you've seen me doing.
Yeah, we've been cracking
And
on.
more.
And more. And more. Anyway, let's...
Anyway, enough of that.
Cheers, dear.
Cheers.
Thank you, darling. Oh, that's not half bad.
I think I'd give it a silver, not a gold.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you never know. Anyway, cheers to you at home. Thanks for watching, and we will see you
Next time.